We begin tonight on Capitol Hill with the fallout from the 1,200-mile ripple effect from the deadly attack on lawmakers in Minnesota over the weekend. Members of Congress are requesting increased security protections as the level of threats of political violence increases across the U.S. Congressional correspondent Nikole Killion joins me now from Capitol Hill. Nikole, what are you hearing from lawmakers today on this?
Well, obviously, we have been living in a heightened state of political rhetoric for some time here on Capitol Hill, but certainly these shootings in Minnesota are a reminder for many lawmakers that rhetoric can turn deadly. So security remains top of mind. Both lawmakers in the House and Senate had security briefings today from the Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, House Sergeant-at-Arms, and U.S. Capitol Police about the current security posture here at the Capitol and when they're at home in their districts. Many of them expressing the desire for additional funding and resources directed toward security.
How much of this is going to be the U.S. Capitol Police that would have to step up, and can they handle this?
Yeah, that's right. Well, we know, especially after January 6th, the U.S. Capitol Police Force has been stretched very thin, even as they have tried to recruit more officers. And it really is very difficult for them to try to protect 535 members of Congress when they are not in this building. And so while they do protect a leadership and members on a case-by-case basis, it does require another look in terms of how members can be protected. Some of them do want additional resources in terms of the allowances that they get so they can hire additional security. So that is one thing that is being looked at.
Nikole, after these assassinations, Utah Senator Mike Lee rushed to place the blame on a variety of different people. Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, was one of them. What's been the reaction from lawmakers to that?
Well, certainly there has been a lot of shock and some condemnation of Senator Lee's post. I would note that he did take down those posts earlier today. Of course, one of them reading "A Nightmare on Wall Street," appearing to take aim at Governor Tim Walz in Minnesota. The other saying, "This is what happens when Marxists don't get their way," with a picture of that suspect. But Senator Tina Smith, for her part, did directly confront Senator Lee about this and said that she believes he should take greater responsibility for his actions. Senator Lee, for his part, we have tried to stake him out, but so far have not been able to get comment from him on the situation.
Nikole Killion on Capitol Hill, thank you.